Hello, everyone. My name's Ozzy, and this is The Police. This is The Police is a game that was released by THQ Nordic back in August 2016. I've heard so many awesome things about this game. It is more like cutscene heavy, very much decision heavy, and basically you kind of test yourself in this kind of situation where you're a police chief and you decide if you're going to be the good, righteous cop, resist temptation, and everything like that, stays away from like outside influences like the mob and everything like that, or do you go dirty and take bribes from the mob and do what you need to do? So let's go ahead and jump on into this. There was one time a while back I played this. I didn't get really far into it, but I really want to get into this. We'll also make a series with this game as well. Let's see how it goes. So, story, let's go. New game. Yeah, we'll do that. Mayor Roger, sex maniac. Oh, that's not good. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Awesome. Good work. See, it kind of bugs me a little bit just because his engine is turning over, but he just keeps shutting it off. I don't know why he does that, but that's just me. Yeah.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
It's kind
To
of
get
sad.
away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say.
Freeburg doesn't
They're
sound like a
afraid
good
of press
place.
conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
This guy does not seem like the most positive person in the world.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
Dude, I'd be pissed too,
Not
man.
because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine.
That so
But even
sucks.
that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin?
I think a little bit ago you were saying just
Shutting
close
my
your eyes.
eyes
Yeah.
tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
uh, I'm gonna say I'm not the most receptive to the press at all. I mean, even just with my work and everything like that, I hate when they're around. So just thinking of being in a crowded room with all of them asking you questions, all I can think of is just, oh, I'm going to say the wrong thing. This isn't going to go well. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I'm expecting this bullshit from the mayor. We'll go ahead and just say surprise. I'd be working as police for another 5 to 10 years. I just wanted to serve the city. I was very surprised, of course. This is true. You already know the name of your successor. No. Of course not. I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. Wow. Going ahead and get rid of the guy who's your police chief, and you don't even know who you're gonna have like replace him. After a recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? No way. I'd be happy. I mean, I don't know. If there was a corruption scandal going on, I'd want to get out of there anyway, so I don't think that's going to change anything. James might leave, I don't see anything affecting that decision. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this bullshit? I don't know if it helps the police. No comments. I'm just gonna say bullshit. Excuse me, that's a pile of horseshit. The mafia and the police are working together. Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? I like that. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? How should I know? For asking him. Thank you. Just putting sass all over this.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as
Ooh.
usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
He's making
Even
my back
Mr.
hurt.
Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Oh. Poor Mr. Kendrick. Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess whatever makes you relax. I probably
As
wouldn't do
soon
that
as I
though.
heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
Sounds like a peach.
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt,
It already gives
and
me
the
the
white smile
heebie-jeebies.
of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Well, I mean,
Soon enough, I won't be here
you
at
shouldn't
all.
be smoking in any public buildings, but even then, just kind of putting it that way, that's kind
what
of
I wanted to talk
shitty.
to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people.
Maybe he should be the mayor then.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Ooh. If anything, this game would be perfect if we end up doing that. What a
180
dick!
days of quiet, Jack.
First of all, you
That's
don't know
all
how
I
much that
need.
cigar costs, and go
I
ahead
don't
and
have
do
any
like
problems
put
with
that
you,
out on his model city.
and you
That's a
won't
dick
have
move.
any problems with me.
What a prick!
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, forgot about that part. Awesome. Well, yeah, from what I remember from that scene a little bit ago, that was, Yeah, someone having sex. I think it was that Troy Star guy, and basically our character, the police chief's just telling them to kiss his ass or something like that. But next police chief still unknown. Head of culture department owns cleanliness of the city increased by 20%. That's good. Good work.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a
So
corpse.
true.
The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright, would you like to see tips on how the game works? Sure, why not? Freeburg organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Our detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall level of efficiency. Around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considered higher, on average, are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise or fall over the course of their career. Okay. There's this energy bar. Less reliable at work, less it is. Exhausting might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error. Job your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden. Some cops are lazy or will come up with reasons. Others like to drink too much. Okay, cool. Cool. We got some cops. Looks like everybody down here. Ooh, that's not very professional there, Price. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start the day. Another thing I remember, the music that's in this game is it's so nice and calming. Yeah. Alright, responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the time expires. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Alright. Use to determine how difficult the task might be. Check how many units you're allowed to send to the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT. They must be accompanied by at least one officer. Cool. Married couple exited a convenience store and saw a man in the parking lot back over a home. Ooh, that sucks. The driver jumped out, but once he saw that he'd hit a bomb, he got back in the van and drove away. What a dick. Alright, let's go ahead and send Yancey and let's get Price up there a little bit. Proceed. Up you go. I got another one. Alright, theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard with Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violated the attack cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. I like that. So, reference on that is in Citizen Kane, ends up being the main character's old sled. It was kind of a reminder of like his childhood. So, that's clever. Go ahead and send them out there. I just remember this portion. The actual dispatching part was a lot of fun. I wish it was this easy. I've never done dispatching before, just working in EMS and working as EMT. the dispatching. I always feel for the dispatchers. They have one of the hardest jobs, having to go ahead and listen to people either be really cool or just massive dicks. So, oh, this is kind of like a cool little like game going into it. But the amount of crap that dispatchers have to put up with is insane. Cool. Offenders caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Everybody's good. I like that. Oh, got another call. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car. The store manager wrote down on the car's license plate. Owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Made off their whole collection of adult videos. There are websites for that, man. You don't even need to steal anything. It's free. Whatever works. I'm gonna send a Sano saying, Subaki career. What do we got? Brothers patch with each other on the deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we'll dare separate them, and our security guard is. Wow. Alright, we have everybody again. So let's send you. We gotta get price up there a little bit. Alright. Well, off they go. Go get him. Oh, got another one. Oh. I saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician and one right with his guitar. That's so fucked up. Go get him. Nope. There. That's so mean. Oh. Cops aren't sure how to proceed. They might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up. Don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Alright, the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. Sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard inside the living room. Turn on a little siren and loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. I like it. Yeah, you weren't gonna do anything. That's adorable. Alright, units, free up. Oh, let's see. Oh, what? Damn it! Blame you, Price. Your lack of professionalism. Alright. Well, it's getting towards the evening. 412A. Check it out. Yeah! Get that old man back his guitar and money. Cool. Everybody get back. Awesome. I'd call that a good end of the day. We only had one person get away. I'm okay with that. If you need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Yeah, I'm cool with that. End the day.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face. The fearless policeman standing helpless in horror.
That sucks.
I've known Francis for 30 years.
Same time, like, dude, don't get yourself in that situation.
He's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business. So you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
Oh,
$500,000?
I like
Why
$500,000.
not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you.
Yeah.
And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a
Goes
person I
back
really
as
want to
far
get to
as
know.
his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
That sucks.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers.
That's
And
a
Sand's
lot of
people
people.
made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be operating with this Sand person. Announces retirement date. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Go to work. He needs a new fucking truck. Yeah, that's, yeah. Alright, the police officer is too tired to be effective. He'll ask a day off. Others offer a request off even when they're at full strength. Some are far-fetched, while others are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Everybody's got secrets, and you gotta make sure to have these people's back. I can take that. Alright, in addition to their performance ratings, okay, proceed. I like it. Employees of rank are not only increased by professionalism, but also command. Whenever ranking officer is on scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops take rank, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. That's good. Let's go. Van Dahl. And let's go Robbins. Start the day. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you just listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select a song. Yeah. Again, great music. I always really liked it. It was nice and calming. Yeah. Hire and fire cops. Proceed. I go to affairs, police station, labor market. You have a certain number of paid openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Curtis, Adams was hired for... Let's go for B shift. Alright, go to personnel. I'm trying to fire somebody. And oh, I want to fire. Oh, Roy. Roy. 5, come on. I'm sorry. You have legal grounds for the termination. No one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyways. Legality be damned. But you can land you an additional. Yeah, okay, proceed. Oh. See, that's so crappy. Just because it's like, that's not the reason why I'm firing her. Is because she's too old. That's not it. I'm firing her because she has such a lack of professionalism. But sorry, you're gone. All right. Go ahead and get another person. We'll hire them for A shift. Yeah. Ooh. Go ahead and hire. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah. Go for A shift. Yeah, there we go. Cool. The police station just cause. Price, you're killing me on that last call. I think we're gonna be not for. It's not the reason again. I'm not doing it because she's old. I'm doing it because she has a lack of professionalism. So go ahead and fire. Sorry. All right, let's go. Victor Vasquez. Congratulations, you're on shift B. All right, we'll close that up. And close it up. Alright, we got a call. We received a frightening call from the local cathedral this morning. The abbot discovered that someone had entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols. Some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from the shovel. The abbot would say no more. You know, I'm a very open person. I accept all religions, even if you are satanic. That's kind of, if that's your thing, that's cool. Don't deface other people's shit, though. That's not cool. And especially, too, to take some tombstones and break those tombstones. One, you're asking for some really bad juju. And number two, that's just so disrespectful. That's not cool. So, go ahead, Robbins. Why don't you go and Birch Jr. Why don't you get your professionalism up there? That's just, yeah, that's super shitty. Is the song done? Oh, we're gonna put something else on. Let's go do this one. Yeah, why not? I want my music. Yeah. Oh, so peaceful. Alright, let's go here. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Oh, you don't screw with a man's car. You don't do that. Grant, Birch, get in there. Handle it. Ah, you don't do that. Anybody touched my car, I'd be pissed. Nope. Vandalism, alright. Good. Alright. Alright, let's keep going with it. Suspicious individuals, waitress named Mila, or Mila, whatever it is, reports that she just served Chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal she'd seen on the television just this morning. The culprit is sitting and eating a burger. Well, somebody why don't you go ahead and handle that. I want to leave two people open even if it is Roy, but we got Stovall who's so professional it's disgusting, so go ahead and do that. Go ahead. Good. Again, don't screw with a person's car. That's just crappy. That's a nice house down there. That's a house. Cool, we got some extra people. Alright, report. Mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive. That's not good. That is not good. Oh, what's going on here? Boy, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the back. Alright, let's go ahead and send Birchie. Why don't you go do that? I mean, get a little bit of extra help, kind of like an EMS, preventative medicine. Go ahead and send a cop over there anyways to go ahead and keep people from doing stupid shit. And you don't have to have that call going on anymore. I could dig it. Alright, Christopher Sands Ice Arena. What? Last call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at a skating rink selling crack to teenagers. What a champion. Go get him. Yeah, just don't sell crack. Don't sell crack. Sorry, Chief, but I quit when What an asshole! Bro, you're just gonna go ahead and quit just one day after doing that? Dude, screw you. Especially, too, that's Birch Jr. We got Birch right in here. Your father is incredibly disappointed in you. I hope you know that. Yeah. Oh! Nice. Okay, yeah. I'll take the money. Naked man carrying canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Bro, you gotta... Stone... Grant, go handle that. That's... Gum? Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got labor market. Shift A. Where we lost him. Freddy boy. Go get him. Oh. Closing up time. Oh, this ride kind of seen making balloon animals for the kids. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. You know, I don't want to get even close to that clown right now. I mean, all about situational awareness and shit. I go up as an enlisted customer and surprise him. He's gonna set himself on fire. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. I don't want to be that aggressive. Carefully watch the clown. Yeah! Perfect. See, we didn't die. That's a plus. And there are kids there, so we don't want that happening there. Suicide threats. Bro, again, you gotta pick better things to set yourself on fire for, not gum. Whatever works for you. Alright, well, I'm getting everybody back in my station. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for part 1. Again, thank you so much for everybody that's watching this. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If not, no worries, and have a great day.